Hey guys, come and have a look at today's beautiful spot in rural Manawatu. Before we get into the good stuff, just want to remind you that if you like the channel, please make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications. Thank you. Today's lovely little spot in Rangiwahia is a part of rural Manawatu. I turned left at just before I come into Manawatu after going grocery shopping in Taihepu, and then proceeded to freak myself out because there was a rather decrepit looking bridge, and the the weight limit for that bridge is 6,000 kgs. And my weight is 7,500 kgs. So unfortunately I got to the bridge and realised this, and there was nowhere to turn around, so I just basically kept going. But it's just a word to the weary, if you're coming from the north, from Manawatu end, then 6,000 kgs is the limit. They are building a new bridge though, yay! Anyway, I got to this beautiful little spot and went to have a look, and was really disappointed to find out that it was $10 a night to stay here. The app that is part of our NZMCA had said that it was only $5, which I'm prepared to pay for just a parking spot, because I don't use the toilets or the water or anything like that. I just go and park. So I decided to stay the night anyway, because I had it in my heart to stay there. And it was just a piece of rural paradise, really. I went for a walk down the road and found a lovely little church, and you'll see some photos and things. They're going to come up very shortly. And there are two really good bushwalks. Well, I know that one of them is a really good bushwalk, but the other one I'm not quite sure about, because I didn't actually get to that one in the time I stayed there. So there's quite a bit to do in that area. It's also part of the cycle road. It's called the country road. And that's why this domain is available for campers, tent campers, as well as self-contained camping, so to encourage people to cycle along that route. And they've also tarsealed it for that reason. So this road and the road round to Apatu, which is in behind it, have both been sealed for that particular reason. So come and have a look around anyway. You might love the place as much as I did. This here's the actual camping bit, I'm pretty sure. But of course, me being me, I decided to park out in the paddock. There was another guy here when I arrived, and he said it was okay. So here's the hall. Nice little seating spot. The rules and regulations and a sign-in book. And the honesty box. Looks like they've done a fair bit of work around here lately. This is the toilet block. It's also got a disabled shower and a noisy fan. $2 a shower, and really nice clean loos as well. Nothing quite like a good information board. Lets you know the history of the area. It's a well kept little settlement. Rangiwahia garage just had a paint job. People living in the house behind it. Playgroup in the building next to it. This is the spot I decided to park in. You can hear the birds over in the trees. Huge car park. Over there's the hall where you sign in, and that's the road in along there. Then I went for a walk down the road and found this beautiful little church. Still gets used. once a month. There used to be 3 churches, I think, in this area, and this is the only one left. Beautiful stained glass windows, some new, some old. Just love that mailbox, had to take a photo of it. And this is the road back towards the camp. And then I found the reserve down this laneway, and there is a turnaround bay, by the way. A couple of different tracks available to walk around depending on your level of fitness. That's the track. I'm not actually sure I'm dressed for this. I'll go in a little way though to show you around a bit. Untouched native bush. This is what completely untouched New Zealand native bush looks like. Hear the bird song. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm rather glad these pink markers are here, because the track's getting a little bit hard to find. And around about there was where I stopped and I went back to camp, because I was only dressed in jandals. I didn't have a drink of water. I had way too many clothes on. It was getting really hot, so I made the decision to turn around and go back. The ground was quite I just had a lot of roots and things, and I was starting to trip up, and I was on my own, so I thought it was might be safer if I just turned around and went back. So there is another bushwalk if you sort of just go a little bit further down the main road, and then you go to your right, and there's another bushwalk along there. That's the one I didn't get to see. But yeah, I really liked it here. I hope you enjoyed it too. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please make sure to share with all your friends and subscribe to the channel, because there'll be more up soon.